out of somewhere in a long time.
Hey, Senator Kerry, you mentioned today a lot about...
I think, let me just stop you a minute. I think we're meeting for a reception, aren't we, somewhere? I don't know if some of you are invited or something, but I'll come down here and spend a minute, and I'd love to chat with some of you, and we can have a sec. Can I do that? There you go. See? See how easy and persuasive I am?
Okay, Senator Kerry, you've talked a lot today about what Americans can do to change the perception of America in the Middle East and around the Muslim world. What can we do here in America to change our perception about the Middle East and about Muslims in general?
Keep more kids in school and get rid of this unbelievable cacophony of noise that is cable television talk shows that just... It's remarkable to me how I got to say this in a way that I wind up on every channel all night long and YouTube to death. You know, it's stunning how many people out there vote lowest common denominator because they don't get real information and good information. And even on a lot of college campuses where you would think it was going to be different, it isn't in many cases. So we have to find a way here. You know, we get too many kids dropping out of school. We don't focus enough on education, really focus on education. No Child Left Behind has never been fully funded. I know that all of you are a lot smarter than we were, and it's a lot tougher to get into college today. But that's at the upper end. You guys are all really in a fairly rarefied atmosphere, frankly. And there's a whole lot of America, too much of it, that is just not where you are and left behind still. And the middle class is getting clobbered. I mean, clobbered. And in many cases, that's a lot of your parents, and it's a lot of you. Student loans are more expensive. Some people have to decide, you know, different futures and so forth. Gas prices are up, home heating oil energy costs are up, mortgages, you know, so forth. People are losing their jobs and so forth. So we've got to find a way to have referees out there. I'm not sure who they are. I had hoped, I mean, you know, it should be the media. One of the things that I think truly would go a long way, I said this to some friends last night at an event, if we could somehow change New York Times v. Sullivan, which is the legal standard of the Supreme Court by which public figures are judged as to whether or not they are libeled or defamed. And there is a standard of showing active malice where you have to come in and show really what was in somebody's head when they made the comments about you. We need a standard about due diligence on the truth, that you actually sought the truth. You know, sometimes in public life we get a phone call at 6:30 at night. And the phone call is purposefully put in at 6:30 at night, and they say, we're going with a story tomorrow that says that, you know, you abandon your children, you beat your wife, and you're a closet this or that, and you're this and whatever, and you're, you know, and they say, and if you don't return the call in the next 20 minutes, so we're going with the story. And the next day, they'll print the story, and they'll say, so-and-so refused to comment. Or so-and-so, you know, could not be reached for comment, because they purposefully do that. We're in junk journalism in too many places in the country, and they're allowed to say things without any effort to find out whether or not there is any truth to them whatsoever. That poisons the discourse of our nation. And the competitive, the competition, because it's all for profit, the competition drives people into lemming behavior they have to follow, because if you don't follow, your ratings drop, your revenue drops because the advertisers go away and you lose money. Or you maybe lose your job. That's how simple it is. We've got to change that.
Okay.
Yes?